Do you ever stop and really watch your cat? Right now, they could be sitting nearby, staring, waiting, watching your every movement. Have you noticed how they sometimes tap their paw on the floor or nudge your leg, just to see what happens next? What do they really want, your attention, food, or just to test you? These tiny actions tell you a lot about how your cat interacts with the world and with you. Have you ever thought that by responding instantly to every meow, nudge, or blink, you might actually be teaching them to depend on you too much? Stick with me, because over the next 45 minutes, we're going to explore the hidden ways overcoddling affects your cat and how you can create a healthier, happier, and more independent relationship. Cats are not just soft and cute companions. They are hunters, explorers, and remarkably intelligent creatures. Do you ever notice how they watch you as you move around the house, sometimes with that intense, calculating gaze? Every twitch of the ear, every shift of the tail, every tiny blink is them studying you, learning your patterns, and testing their environment. And every time you react immediately, giving them a treat, picking them up, or cuddling them when they meow, you are shaping their behavior, whether you realize it or not. Have you considered that your love might actually be creating dependence rather than confidence? Think about it, how often does your cat follow you around, paw at your leg, or meow persistently for attention? Each of these small behaviors is a message. Are you responding out of habit, or are you considering what they actually want? Have you noticed that over time, cats who are constantly coddled can become anxious, overdependent, or even manipulative in subtle ways? Every paw tap, every blink, every nudge is a lesson for them. They are learning that persistence works, and that humans will always respond. But what if you changed your response? What if your cat learned patience, curiosity, and independence instead of relying on constant human intervention? Cats are hunters by nature. Their instincts drive them to explore, chase, pounce, and climb. But when we interfere too much, we interrupt these natural behaviors. Have you ever caught your cat staring out a window, tail twitching, eyes focused, yet you picked them up or cuddled them instead of letting them observe and hunt in their imagination? That tiny interference can limit their curiosity and confidence. A cat that is overpampered may become clingy, restless, or frustrated without realizing why. Do you see how stepping back, observing, and allowing them to act naturally can change everything? Overcoddling often begins with seemingly small habits. Offering treats at the slightest nuzzle, picking them up every time they jump on a couch, constantly petting them, it all feels loving. But have you noticed how these small actions add up? Cats quickly learn cause and effect. If meowing or nudging gets immediate results, they'll repeat it. If tapping or swatting at your leg brings attention, they'll use it again. Think about the last time your cat demanded attention multiple times in a row. Did you stop and question whether giving in right away was truly helping them, or were you just responding out of instinct? Attention-seeking behavior is common in overcoddled cats. Have you ever noticed your cat scratching furniture, knocking over objects, or acting mischievously just to get a reaction? This is subtle manipulation, and it comes from being overpampered. It's not bad behavior, it's learned behavior. But it signals that they rely too much on human reactions instead of trusting their instincts. Imagine a cat that is confident, playful, and calm, seeking interaction because they want to, not because they need to. Isn't that the kind of relationship we want with our feline friends? Affection is important, but it needs boundaries. How often do you pick up your cat because you feel guilty they might be lonely? Or pet them constantly because you assume it's what they want? Cats can form strong bonds without constant physical contact. Observing their approach, their cues, and their comfort level is far more important than responding automatically. Every time they approach you, let it be on their terms. This teaches them patience, independence, and trust. Have you considered that love doesn't mean indulgence, but understanding? Play is essential. Have you ever watched a cat stalk a toy with wide eyes, crouched low, tail twitching, every muscle ready to pounce? That is instinct in action. But if we interrupt play with constant petting or picking them up, we break the experience. Encourage independent play, stalking, and pouncing. Provide interactive toys, climbing structures, and scratching posts. Can you imagine a cat learning to trust their own instincts, to be clever and active, yet still come to you for love and companionship? That is the goal. Feeding routines matter too. Have you noticed that free-feeding cats all day can lead to overeating and laziness? Scheduled meals help them learn patience and self-control. Your role is to guide, not overindulge. Occasional treats for positive behavior work, but constant giving can create dependence. Think, every time you feed on demand, you reinforce attention-seeking behavior. Are you teaching your cat to wait, or are you creating reliance on instant rewards? Environmental enrichment is vital. Windows to watch birds, safe climbing spaces, puzzle feeders, and toys all help satisfy instincts. Cats need these outlets to express themselves. When we provide enrichment, we let them be cats, independent, curious, and confident. Do you see how these small actions create a happier, healthier cat without spoiling them? The more they can play, explore, and satisfy instincts naturally, the more balanced and affectionate they become toward you. Throughout the day, small choices create a pattern. Every meow, nudge, or playful swipe is communication. Are you responding thoughtfully, or just reacting? Play sessions, exploration, and enrichment are more valuable than constant attention. By stepping back and observing, you teach your cat that life is predictable, safe, and rewarding, without creating dependence. Have you noticed that cats given freedom and guidance become more confident, curious, and playful? That's what we're aiming for. Even subtle gestures matter. When your cat brushes past you or taps your paw, pause. What are they really asking for? Food, affection, or play? Respond intentionally. Over time, your cat learns patience and independence. Imagine a cat who approaches you not out of need, but because interaction is rewarding. How would that change your daily routine and your bond with them? Independence is love. True love doesn't mean indulgence. It's observing, guiding, and giving space when needed. Cats that feel free to explore, play, and engage on their own terms are happier and healthier. Your relationship will be stronger, and the moments they choose to connect with you will be far more meaningful. Have you ever noticed the difference between a cat who seeks you out for genuine connection and one who constantly demands attention? That difference is huge. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and tell me in the comments how you interact with your cat. Do you tend to overcuddle, or do you let them explore and play independently? I'd love to hear your stories. Every cat is unique, and learning to balance love with respect for their independence is a journey worth taking. Remember, love isn't about doing everything for them, it's about understanding, guiding, and enjoying a bond built on trust and freedom.